We head back to Club Menangle on Tuesday afternoon for an 8-event program. I thought there were 4 specials on the card, kicking off in the second with the John Wheeler trained Solero. Now, I'm good to see John Wheeler back in action. He's been off the scene for nearly 2 years, and Solero did a very good job here when on debut, finishing 4th, beating 3.5 metres behind Better Be Lucky. With the experience and race fitness and a good draw, hopefully Solero can get the job done for John Wheeler and punters, and hopefully John will be back in the winner's circle sooner than later. Over to race 3, and Jack Trainer has 2 runners in this particular event. It's Major Rich and also Luke John. I'm going with It's Major Rich. He's been placed in his past 4 starts, coming off a very solid effort last time out when third, beat only 1.5 metres behind Fear Cruisin'. I think this is a suitable assignment for It's Major Rich, the very consistent performer. Jack's decision on which one he will drive naturally must be respected, but either way, I think It's Major Rich will give you a very good sight, and Luke John does appear to be the main threat. Then we go to race 5, and number 7, Kid Montana here for Ricky Orchard. Now, Kid Montana has been unplaced in his past 5 starts. I'd forget 2 of those because they were up against AG's White Sox and also out to Orlando. So those 2 races, he was out of his depth. Last time out at Newcastle, worked the line reasonably well, went 4th, beating 8.5 metres behind Kingmaker for Luke and Belinda McCarthy. Now, Kingmaker's a very talented performer. Kid Montana drops back to a suitable assignment. I think he's worth the gamble in race 5 on the card wall. Going over to race 7, number 4, Sneaker Peak for Blake Fitzpatrick. That is former Kiwi mare, scored first up for the stable at Penrith. Did the job in very fine fashion as well. Overcame an awkward draw inside the back row, settled midfield, worked the line very strongly over the concluding stages and won comfortably. With that run under her belt and the experience of being over this side of the Tasman, I think Sneaker Peak, suitably drawn in a harder race, I think will be very hard to beat. So they're my thoughts for the Club Menangle meeting here on Tuesday afternoon. As I said, 8 races set down for decision, very evenly graded 8 events. Until next time around, good punting.